Hello, yes, my people, we're back again. Thank you for all your support. As I was saying from the last podcast that I've done, all the people that supported me with the brother and sister that had a baby. And yes, Miss P is very happy with the response, with the little that she's read online, and hope that she keeps reading. And like I said, she will come back, and we're gonna chop it up with her with other stuff. But today, Secret Sister wants to talk about these brave ladies. Like, I don't know if any of you are on TikTok, but you're not going to get any more revealing stories. I mean, people let it all out. Let it all out. I mean, people talk more on here than you would do in a court case because some of the things that you're hearing on TikTok, police don't know. Trust me, police must be all over TikTok. All the information that people just give it out for free. Anyway, these ladies that are on TikTok, yeah, I'm just gonna say you're very brave. You understand? I mean, I'm just listening to a story right now about a young girl, woman with a child, talking to a guy for 2 years. A friend introduced her to a guy on TikTok. So she's chatting to the guy, and 2 years passed. Him said, "Come down to yard." Yeah, on my birthday, come down. So she said, no, 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 no. At first, she was on a no thing. And then she said she looked on some website anyway. She got a cheap flight, £500. Because all the other flights she was looking at before were like a grand. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, even the 500, I'm not spending. But when you're seeking love, boom, this girl has taken herself. I mean, this lady, she said she have a child. And these stories on TikTok, they've got little reporters that will pick up all these little stories that maybe the news in Jamaica are not interested. You understand what I'm saying? So these little reporters pick up, and it looked like it's a confession thing as well, because I don't understand why a reporter's got these information and it isn't police or authorities. It's just weird to me. But anyway, she's telling her story to the reporter, and I suppose he's trying to put it out there so people are aware of this guy because this girl has got all his information, his name, where he lives, and it's just really weird. Yeah, we in modern times now where you can get Airbnb. Why these girls leaving London, going to Jamaica, and sticking around in them yard there? When I look at the camera, well, I mean, I'm on TikTok all the time, and they will turn on their camera. Not half an hour. Yeah, in addition, modern time, am I staying in one of those houses? Never. There is got beautiful Airbnb where you can go and stay, come and go as you please, and at least it's like being in London because all the facilities are there. Why would anyway the girl take up herself and she hasn't even got out the airport, and the man wants a hired car. Before she even left London, she spent nearly 4 grand on this guy because he wanted certain things. And I'm just like, what is going on? I mean, the story is just so before even anything good happened. You understand? Like, oh, they went places, Duns River. I don't even know where there is going to Jamaica, but no excitement. 2 years, chat to the guy on TikTok and maybe it's on WhatsApp as well. She's a single mum. And I just think, fam, I don't even want to go on a motorway in London and don't know where I am, much less get on a plane. Listen, you don't even know the man you're there with in London, much less go a yard. She's not the only one. So anyway, she's taken herself down to Jamaica, and even when she's talking to the reporter's saying to her, it looked like there's another guy there trying to tell her, what to say and what not to say. You understand what I'm saying? So there's some bits that she may be forgetting about the story. And there's another. This is like on a like I said, this is TikTok, so you can't see them. Them just a talk. So this other guy said, "Remember for telling me say it did rough you up on." Why him did just like him want to force himself upon you. So anyway, before we could even get to that part, from I'm hearing, you spent how much? 4 grand in packing up stuff. She said she got Primark, spent what over £500. Like over this, hey, child, and claiming he said he wants all these name brand stuff from London. So all right then, she spend the money. She go down. As she get to the airport, man's talking about hired car. She's saying that how she is jet lagged, tired. Anyway, boom, it looked like they get back to his house. And she's saying, I mean, this girl, she ain't got a clue, mate. Because she's saying that she's got to his house. And you know it's them little zinc yard, man liver. I think it's Montego Bay. And she's saying, I think he lives with his mum. So she's there in the bedroom, laying out her nightie and all her little pretty stuff. And she's saying, why she's laying it out? Man just come right up back at her and give her to Zig Zoya with his big anaconda. So I'm just like, what the? So she's saying that how there were no warning, no nothing. So I'm thinking, all right then, he did that because that's how Yardman stayed. I mean, at the end of the day, she's got to remember, he's been longing for her for how long? You know what I'm saying? You get me? I mean, people, you got to remember, if you are on TikTok, they will talk their business. And trust me, Jamaican guys ain't as promiscuous as you think. You understand? Because if you ain't got no money, don't look no front from no Jamaican woman. You ain't getting her. You ain't getting her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Jamaican women, yeah, unless money is involved, or if you're in a proper relationship, and even when I say proper, they do their own way. They've got their own rules of how things go. But the guys, that's why they're on TikTok looking for English or Canadian or girls from New York. But this a fool, yeah. Anyway, she's gone down there and it just turned pear shaped. When she got there, she sees that his mum is scared of him. You know what I'm saying? She's telling the mom that she got raped, you know, at least twice. I mean, you haven't even been there 24 hours yet. You've come off the plane. The day you come off, you go in the yard, him do something to you, and he not ask for no consent. No kissing, no nothing, no, nothing. It's just a raw back. She never see him coming. So them the cut that she get. Hey, I'm surprised she never asked for a wheelchair to understand. Because how him so anyway, she said him apologize. He didn't mean to do it like that because she weren't happy. You understand what I'm saying? She weren't happy. The man rough her up. You understand what I'm saying? And she said that it went on for long. Do you know what I mean? So could you imagine? Well, ladies, so not gonna, you know what I mean? Me not imagine. I mean, I understand them. They rough up, rough up. Anyway, she's got her friend, yeah, telling her friend all the information. And this is another friend that's on TikTok doing the same thing. You would have think so. One would learn from the other and just don't go through. Anyway, she's telling her friend, and her friend is saying, give me his details so I can run a check on it. I mean, you're doing this now. Now she's in the country. Why ain't you do it before she got? Anyway, this girl's got herself in a lot of problems. And she did what she said. She landed on the what's it name? I think it's on the 13th. By the 17th, this girl is trying to get out of Jamaica. And she's meant to be there for at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know how long she booked for, but it weren't for those little amount of days. But in that time, this guy has really, really tried to, well, nyama her money, number one. You understand? And he's trying to take things from her, well, sexually, without the consent. There's no loving. She said anytime she said she was sleeping, and what's it name? He must have just pulled her out of the quilt or whatever she him out and just get on with it. Yeah, and she's saying them they're rough. It doesn't even sound wow. It sounds like torture to me. There's no friendliness. It's like in the man I like her. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she's saying that how what she had to do is make some arrangements, and her friend tell her, say, listen, because he's starting to take up her passport and certain things, and it's when he's sleeping, she's had to go through certain little drawers. From us, you are taking my passport, doing what? Anyway, she find back her passport, so she said, and when she find back her passport now, she book cab and tell him so she'll go out, but she told him a different time from the time, so she had enough time to kind of. Anyway, in the time this girl's trying to escape because he's taken her suitcase, he's seen that she's trying to do a runner, basically. So he's taken her suitcase and she's called a cab, and he said it's automatic door where the cab was closing, and the man put his foot in the door trying not to close the cab. Anyway, the cab got away. It looked like this cabman's a good man because what he did, he called his head office and told them about the situation, and they put the woman in an Airbnb, took her to the cash point, made her go and get some snacks for her room, and that's how the woman escaped out of Jamaica. And boy, ladies, even men, do you understand what I'm saying? Because women can be as devious. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I do understand because I mean, everyone is very antisocial nowadays. You can't just walk up to people and meet them and say, "Hi, my name is Secret Sister. How you doing?" and whatever. People don't talk to each other like that no more. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? People don't interact. If you go anywhere, train, bus, listen, I'm driving and people are crossing the road on their phone. So nowadays, people maybe don't even ask for your number. They will ask what your TikTok name is, what's your DM. Do you understand what I'm saying? Something that is online because that is how people associate with people now. But the bravery,ness I would say, for a single mum to just say, all right, then I've got my little change. This geezer looks all right and whatever. And in the time she was meant to be there, hear the cry, people. The girl said she was going to marry the man. So she's seeing it as the man is an investment. When he come back to London, he's going to work, give her back her P. You know, when I'm like, yo, fam, this la la land and mental health, blend it together, you get stupider. Because I couldn't see. It's bad enough, like I said, meeting someone in your own country who is a stranger. You're willing to bring a whole man into your daughter's life that you don't know. It's better that she try and make back with her baby father. It's better that because at least no money I spend. If you no work, you can move on. This person, the amount of responsibility and money, there's no guaranteed. The man is showing such a bad. Whatever they were talking about on TikTok for all them 2 years, I'm surprised she didn't see any of the traits that she's seen when she landed in Jamaica. Because Jamaican people aren't that clever, especially on TikTok. They will show you the left hand, the right hand, and they will tell you what they're both doing. You understand what I'm saying? They're not good like that. They're good at begging. They're good at lying too. But they're not good at remembering and telling a story that is believable. You understand what I'm saying? They're very good at flip flopping. Oh no, it never got so. I know that what we say. I know that what we say. They will backtrack. So all of that on TikTok, much less you are all the way in Jamaica. Yeah? Them the money there, what she's saying. I'm not even £200, and this is pound, yeah, for the rental car, which she did give him. He spent 4 grand. Remember, the flight was only 500. So what's all he spending? When she get there, the man what? So like I said, if you're somewhere and you, as she get there within the 24 hours, she see that the mum is frightened of her own son. Now, if that's not a red flag, the whole thing is a red flag to me. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, what is it that us people, women, men, what are we seeking? Because that's not the only show that people will try and meet each other without even doing the work. You understand what I'm saying? Because really and truly, if you're meeting someone on TikTok, you're kind of cutting out a certain level of how you really do meet people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Number one, everyone's capping, lying online. Everybody. When you go on there, nobody have their real face. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody have a filter. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Most of these people, they're gonna find the best bloody place to stand. Yeah, on TikTok you can't show everything. So sometimes you have to put a filter behind you or whatever. You're not gonna know the full talking and living is two different things. But me personally, I think the braveness leaving your child, yeah, and only having your friend who got you up in there this mess, yeah. And when I say the friend, it's not. I mean, if the friend suggested that you talk to a guy, you've been talking to him for 2 years, but for you to pack up yourself and go along by yourself. I mean, I've spoken about another woman. I mean, this girl is only in her 20s. You understand? I'm 20 and change. There's another woman I spoke about, Dawn Anderson. Yeah, big woman, 63, got her money, got her mortgage here, go to Jamaica, got her house, got her business. But still, I think it's the SEX. Do you understand what I'm saying? It has to be. It has to be. If you're a woman and you haven't touched ground in that department, they've got the lyrics. Do you understand what I'm saying? But their standard of how they communicate in the bedroom business, you have to be knowledgeable to know, say, they are cutthroat. Even the way they talk about sex. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is, you have to, I mean, me, I tried the whole class. Yeah, once a week I was holding pom pom class on TikTok. Just so I want to know, because all they want to know is about going in the pom pom. They don't know what is a clitoris, vulva. One of them thought a vulva was a car. That's what I'm saying. I mean, my classes were full, people. Trust me. Yeah, I had some people that even want to sit up front row. Some people I want to get in detention with secrets and stuff. But just to help them, because at the end of the day, half of these guys, they've never left their parish, much less Jamaica. You know what I'm saying to you? So they're talking to girls from England, Europe, America. And sometimes I tell you, you have to read the manual. American girls, they're out there, they're fresh. Yeah? But sometimes the English girls are a little bit too fresh. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to water it down. They don't know, no, they can't even ask a friend because the whole of them, yeah, their head coming like sieve. They don't use the smartphone for anything else via TikTok. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they're very rude when you're trying to educate them or tell them something that they don't know. When they don't know, they get ignorant. You understand? So this young girl, yeah, that's all I'm trying to spot out there today. You know, on this sunny day, it is just a lovely day out there. My son has gone sat to school. Yeah, the other one asleep. Yeah, me done all my housework now, and I said, "Oh, let me jump online because I just couldn't believe what I'm listening to this morning." I said, "Let me talk about this quickly because before you know it, you get caught up in all of this TikTok chat and you're on this all day." So this was a story that came up straight away. And I'm just saying to anybody, if you're seeking love, yeah, don't do things backwards. Dawn Anderson, same thing. She married the guy, and it's when she married him because she's coming. You have to take all of these tests. You've got to have all these protocols and red tape, and it's at the end after she married him, money. She found out that he had AIDS. She found out that he got another girl pregnant. He's wanted all round Jamaica. Him and his brother. Do you know what I'm saying? And then in the end, it was the mom, the sister, the brother, all of them in cahoots. Yeah. So my message is today: be careful. Don't be hasty. You understand what I'm saying to you? Just, you know what I mean? Being single, me like being single, you understand? I love my Michael, don't get me wrong. I love him to bits, but I don't mind being single. I mean, I've got that personality that I can make myself laugh and other stuff. You understand? But people, don't be hasty. You understand what I'm saying? And don't feel because you're single, no one don't want you. Just the right person hasn't come along yet. That's all it is. Do you understand? And be social, ladies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Open up your mind to conversation. Don't be so closed off. I know some of you ladies, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. Well, that's why guys don't like you. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You need to kind of be a little bit open. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe come out of your comfort zone and stop being a no girl and sometimes be a yes girl. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? But do things the right way. Don't do it backwards like these ladies go out there and then when it all goes wrong, that's when everyone's trying to find out the information on the brother. And if you're gonna fly out, I beg you though, tell your people. Don't be telling your brethren. Tell your next of kin, family, if you have a good one. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Tell your kids as well what's going on. But Dawn Anderson, if when they find her body, her daughter's here. And her daughter didn't even know that the mum got married. So all these women taking up on this big journey and one girl and just exploring because they want some nice hunky man between their legs. Well, ladies, you understand they do sell toys. You understand? If you need to comfort yourself, you can buy a toy. Don't feel no way. It is your vagina. You need to play with it, play with it. Man, play with them all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. Yeah, this has been all purpose podcast. And I'm Secret Sister. You can hear that I'm hoarse now, so I need a drink. You know what I'm saying? I've been blending all morning. People, I've blended. What did I blend today? I blended some fruit, pineapple, frozen fruit, ginger. I'm going to see how it tastes. I've been leaving it in the freezer. Yeah. But people, please be careful. Yeah. Anyone want to contact, please press that notification button, like and subscribe and share. And anyone that wants to even go any further, the number is 073 771 47557. Anyway, people, if you are around this weekend, have a great one. The sun is lovely. I know my Michael's doing a bike ride. My gorgeous baby. He's doing a bike ride from London to Brighton. So hope you get through, Mike. I'm here at the other end, because I'm saying waiting. Anyway, people, have a good weekend. Peace out.